What's up, everybody? It's your girl Cici, and we are here with Open Book with Cici, another season coming back at you. And we are here in downtown LA at the Vibrant Eye Studio. Make sure y'all check him out on Peer Space. Book, look, have a good time. Come out here and be a part of the vibes. So we got again a local legend. What else we call you? A GOAT, a vet, an entrepreneur, an artist, a dad.
Yeah.
Jian J, y'all. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up with y'all? My name's Jian J, Eastside Compton and all that.
Eastside Compton. So, first off, let's just talk about what you've been up to. You've been doing a lot of shows. You've been hosting a lot of shows. You've been doing the pool parties. You've just been out here. Just talk about what you've been up to since the last time we've seen you.
Since the last time you seen me, I've been just working, to be honest. I've been venturing out into other things, dealing with entertainment such as throwing shows, giving opportunities to myself and to artists, to my team, and then just working behind the scenes on the music while also doing all this in the public eye.
Okay.
You know, so that's basically what I've been doing lately, and just getting to the money, you know, trying to get to the money, find ways as an artist to fund the goals, the dreams. So
we're not gonna skip over the best part of your life right now. You were in a Chris Brown video. If y'all ain't seen it, he was in the Chris Brown video with DeVito, and your whole fraternity was actually a part of it. So kind of talk about how that came about and how y'all ended up in the video.
I don't know I can't go too deep into details on how it all worked out because I really don't know. But I just know one of my frat brothers, he hit me up and told me about the shooting of the Chris Brown video and that they wanted the bros in it. I thought we was gonna be stepping or having a stroke or hop type thing, march, but we was really just acting in the video. So it was a cool experience. The way I got the part where the words are like coming over my face, that was me just being me, running late.
Are we gonna put him here?
We went to the car to get a bottle type thing, like take a little shot. Then we walking back, everybody already gone. I'm trying to find my little prop gun. And then one of the directors, he came over to me and was like, hey, we got a part for you. Come on, get on the cart. And it just happened like that. And then I didn't know if it was going to make the cut or not, but it made it. So
it's actually the main part because it also came up at his concert.
Right.
It flashed over maybe 3 or 4 times. I was like, I know him. So,
I was like, that's dope. I took screenshots of the concert.
I know you did.
And then I looked
I got to send you the clip I got.
Yeah, for sure. And then I looked at the page and I was like, oh, dang, it's like the picture of his page. Like, people can't see my eyes, but, you know, the mustache type thing. You know,
they know you.
Yeah, exactly. So,
did you have a conversation with Chris Brown?
Not too much conversation for real. It was just like, can we take a picture with you? You know, type thing. Like, I didn't want to fan out either, you know, like, I'm not like.
Are you a big fan of Chris Brown?
I think he a legend for sure. Like, I think he one of the GOATs of this music for real. He Michael Jackson status to me. You feel me? Now, I don't listen all the time to every song type thing, but Chris Brown dope. Like, he a dope dancer. And being at the music video, I seen how hard he worked. For what he do. Like, it's not a game.
Yeah, for real.
Like, real 16-hour shifts, like for just a video. So
he
dope.
Have you been offered, or you do plan on being in any other music videos?
It's not really my thing, you know, to just do music videos or anything like that. But I do want to get into like some type of modeling. Or
I can see that.
You know, just making appearances in certain videos or being in certain cameos for background work. That'd be cool, you know? I just gotta learn more about that business and then get into it.
Period. So like I said, you've been really busy. You've been doing the home team show, Mind on the Mic, and all that good stuff. And then you were just talking earlier about how the Sundays is closing.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know the actual reason why it's shutting down. My boy Andre Spicer, Hub City Dre. He's a busy man. He's a councilman. He's leveling up to different things in politics. As far as like trying to be mayor and everything like that. So. It just might be because, he leveling up and it's just a lot to handle and everything. But,
It just be time to move on.
He taught us a lot, as artists, as entrepreneurs. So whatever he stopped doing, we just gonna continue the movement in different ways, as creatives.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, period. So talk about like the home team though and Mind on the Mic. That's still going. Tell the people what that's about if they don't know.
So the home team show is the County Creative Air, which is my brand, my creative collective type thing. So that's our show. We basically do shows for artists. We do shows for ourselves as well. Like we perform at these shows, and then we have a lineup of different artists that we feel like fit this lineup type thing. We try to be very particular with who we have on each lineup. Okay. And we just want to show love to the city, like people from the city that's artists, people from surrounding cities that's artists. Like we want to show that this is also a creative scene in Compton. Like, and same thing with Mind on the Mic. Like I don't run Mind on the Mic. I'm a part of the team that's on Mind on the Mic, which is Peace of Mind, which is ran by my dog Kanai, and also my team. I gassed him up one time. So he is the leader and founder of Peace of Mind, and he runs Mind on the Mic. He asked me to be host of Mind on the Mic, so we just do those shows at Planet Health Compton, and it's basically just to give opportunity to artists to just show their talent, show what they got.
So that's dope. All of the with the shows and everything. Are there any other shows that we should be looking out for that you're going to be having come either the end of this year or early 2025?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a show for my album release type thing. I don't have a set date yet, but I will be having a show for that. So that'll be sometime in September.
Okay, shout out to September. My best friend.
Oh, my bad. One more thing. And if we have a toy drive in the city, I'll probably be performing at the toy drive.
Okay,
so that'll
for Christmas
be like
or just
for Christmas.
Nice. Okay, we'll be looking out for that for sure. So let's talk about Compton real quick. Compton's been evolving. Everybody want to be from Compton now. K-Dot and Friends done popped out. You're a legend here. So how do you feel with Compton and the way it's evolving with the unity and everything?
Hey, it's dope. It's dope. I feel like we still got a long way to go. I feel like it's a good start though to in the right direction as far as unity and artists collaboration and just like the real politics of the city, not just like what people are seeing on the outside. Like,
A
lot of people see the show, the music videos, the unity like that, but it's real unity going on within these gangs, within the politics, like, so
nice.
It's pretty dope to see that going on. And we throw shows in the city that's about positivity and just community and different things of that nature. So we like to see that push like with the gangs as well.
So what are you doing as an individual to make sure the city is evolving in community and all that?
Really just the shows for real, like, because I feel like even at every show that I've thrown, people don't ask me like, is it safe?
Yeah, okay, I believe
literally,
it.
Literally ask me, is it safe? Now, it's safe. It's safe because I feel like we put out the energy that showcase that it's a safe environment, it's a good vibe. We not on no politicking. You know what I'm saying? So it might be gangbangers there. I don't even be knowing every time. Like, somebody might tell me, oh yeah, so and so from Bluetooth, but nobody be on no. Oh, I'm banging on people. You know what I'm saying? And if it ever happened, I ain't know about it. I ain't never heard nothing. Nobody come up to me complaining. So it's safe though, and that's what we like to promote. So even with the Mind on the Mic, we promote like community. Like this is a safe haven for creatives. Yeah. No matter if you game bang, no matter if you just on some cool shit, no matter if you just on some earthy vibe. It don't matter what you on, but this where we want respect. Like so that's basically what I'm doing to make impact and just showing face, you know, showing face at different events, like pulling up, like when Andre invited me to different political events or just community events, I pull up. I'm not,
but you're not into politics.
Yeah, I'm not into politics like that. I can speak on it from just my view and my standpoint, but as far as like being into it, debating about it, having arguments with what's right and what's wrong, no, I'm not into that.
What about the presidential election?
I'm not really into that either.
Okay.
Like, I vote. Okay. I vote. You know, I don't want Trump in office, so, you know, I got to vote for Kamala.
Yeah, shout out Kamala.
You know, I don't got nothing against no politicians. I don't even want to speak on that.
That's cool. No, we ain't got to get deep into it.
Not talking about you, but, in general, just in general. Like, people at my job, different people like to talk about stuff or, like, try to get your opinion on it. And I'm not just really into having those debates.
At my job, we're not even allowed to like even bring it up. We got some very heavy Trump supporters in there. We've seen them. They've seen them while out. I haven't. But one day I came in before I got my uniform. I wore a Black Lives Matter shirt, and they instantly pulled me in the office and was you can't. I didn't know that at the time, but I was like, oh, I didn't know I could wear it because somebody like brought it up. It was a whole thing. So yeah, I just don't do politics and all that stuff either.
Conversations
but you're not gonna disrespect it. Okay.
Two conversations I don't have is politics and religion. Like if we talking about it, we must be real cool. Right. But if you just a random person, or not even a random person, but somebody I know through somebody else or anything, I'm not having those conversations. Yeah,
for sure. It gets messy.
It gets real messy. I'm confrontational at times, so it go there.
Yeah, I feel it. What's been your favorite part about the evolvement of the city and yourself?
I think just seeing more events and seeing more creatives and seeing more entrepreneurs doing their thing. Okay. For real. I think a lot of people in the city right now is doing their thing. Like as far as just making moves for the city. Yeah. Like putting a print on, on the city and making a stand as an artist or a clothing designer or a event curator, people doing everybody doing events. It's literally bouncing off each other, like Compton karaoke, Mind on the Mic, Jazz in Compton, with Peace of Mind, Jazz in Compton, and then our events are going crazy. Ra, he do events with his collective, Show Love, like it's just different people that's in the city that's doing events, making noise, that a lot of people outside the city don't really know about, or they just like see it but don't support it, so that's what I like most about it. And just Kendrick putting a stamp on it for real, for real. With the Not Like Us, he put a stamp, like it's like when Game first came out, like, it's like he just put Compton on the map. And Kendrick really just put Compton back on the map all the way. It was already people cracking from Compton. It's a lot of people that's cracking.
Even outside of Compton.
Yeah, even outside of Compton. Carson, LA, everybody. It's a lot of people that's cracking in the West Coast. In general, but that song right there is like, Compton.
That's it. Like, Were you at the music video shoot?
Nah.
Okay.
I was trying to get there. By the time I was trying to get there, they was at the courthouse. My homie, he told me, hey, they not letting nobody up here. People is triple parked out here near the courthouse. They about to start towing cars. Like,
it was real.
So I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm there for a lot of other stuff.
Right.
I'm just
happy
it's
happening.
So
you good.
Yeah, I'm from the city. Straight up.
Period. Okay, so let's get into this album. First off, you're making a video to each song? Let's start there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be like a mini movie, like Michael Jackson shit? Okay.
For sure.
So it's gonna all like blend together.
Blending together. Nice. Piecing it all together for real.
Okay, so the album, Really One of the Good Guys, produced by Ra, that's sitting right here with us. Sorry guys, I didn't say that earlier. I actually want to talk to you anyway. Where are you from?
I'm from Compton too.
Okay, so you are from Compton. Okay, bet. So how did you put your vision on this, being the producer, and what were kind of your thoughts about this album while you were putting it together?
Really, I just provide the sounds. Okay. Me and Jian we already been working together for a minute. We know each other for a while, and I think it just all started with just one track, and next thing you know, we just kept it running it up. We had a whole project.
Nice. Okay, and then how long you been producing?
It's about to be 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite project on the album?
I'll say Seeds.
Seeds?
Yeah.
Is that because of the video?
Nah, that's just always been my favorite one. I think that was the one that started it off too. That was the first track we recorded.
Okay.
And that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, we got something going right now.
Okay.
And
so how do you deal with being a producer? Because I'm pretty sure you've had some people who don't quite meet your musical expectations. How do you still kind of work through that?
I would say, like, I'm not really too picky who I collab with. I would just say I work with who's really dedicated to their craft as well, because I'm very dedicated as a producer.
Okay.
So when an artist shows me that, they take it serious and, they really got some, like, I'll say, like, they really not trying to, they really saying something on the track, not just trying to, like, just talk their shit.
Talk shit, yeah.
It's like, all right, because the beats, they require a little bit of a story.
Okay.
So and Jian brought that to the tape. Yeah. And it's always been an effortless collab every time I work with Jian. So
okay, what's your most listened to track that you produced? Like within the city or even outside the city?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really listen too much of anything I make.
Oh, okay.
Really.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, like, what's been like the favorite of ones that have been put out with your name attached to it?
That's a tough one. Because that is a tough one.
Yeah, I'm saying you've been working 10 years, but there's got to be like one song that's like went crazy and it's like produced by Rod.
I can't. Honestly, I don't got one.
What's your producer tag?
Well, I just not recently made one. It's Bucket Hat Roshi.
Oh, say it again?
Bucket Hat Roshi.
Bucket hats. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Are you making bucket hats or is that just the name?
It's just a name.
Okay.
It is in the plans.
I was going to say, because you also do more than that, so why not have your own merch too?
Yeah, because that's where the name came from. It's like my other alias name, Bucket Hat.
Okay, nice.
I'm always wearing bucket hats.
Okay, what was it like growing up in Compton for you, and how did hip hop kind of influence you?
I was just always that kid just listening to music, so like when it comes to like when I was going to school, I was just really like always in my own, like in my own world, listening to music, or I'll go hit the skate park with the homies, and then sometimes that's pretty much what was affected, just the music really. Yeah. And then overall with the city, it's just I'll just say through the music, yeah. Yeah. Through music, that's really what it is.
Okay. Who's some of your favorite artists growing up listening to?
I'll say. Like I listen to like a lot of Madlib, a lot of J Dilla, and then I'm not gonna forget like when Section 8 came out from Kendrick. That was definitely one of the ones. Yeah, that was definitely one of the ones that inspired a lot. Yeah. And then I just listen to a lot of mixtapes off of Dat Piff. It's hard to recall which artist because I downloaded so many mixtapes. Like my iPod was full of so much music. Yeah, that LimeWire hit. Yeah, so the LimeWire was it right there. So with you guys, because everybody speaks so much about black and brown relationships and stuff like that, does it kind of, I guess you could say at a point when black and brown was kind of on the outs, did that kind of hinder you guys, or like did it make y'all feel any type of way?
Nah, it didn't make me feel no type of way. At least not with Ra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel no type of way. To be honest, because I don't really see that when I'm working with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? But I don't view it like that when it comes to the creativity and to the music. Like, I just see it like, bro, a dope producer, and he my homie outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually kick it. We go to shows. We went to Oakland for Larry June show. You know what I'm saying? Like me, Rod, Mello, the homie Jacoby. You know, we all went to Oakland. So it's like, I don't really see it as no black and brown too much. You know, I don't even really try to focus on that when I'm with certain homies, like, but if it's on some city stuff, it's like you can't. It's different. Okay,
let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel? Because this has been a big topic in social media for a while now. I guess you could say, Jian, how do you feel about the word nigga coming out of Hispanics or anybody that's not black? Well, I guess you say Hispanic because that's really the big. Because like OGZ I don't think anybody's ever came at OGZ about it, but there's another artist, I can't think of his name, but he's Hispanic. He says nigga a lot, but he has gotten a lot of backlash the last few weeks about it. How do you feel about that?
I think it just depends on the environment that you grew up in. Like, sometimes I do feel some type of way, but it just depends where I'm at. Like, if I'm in the workplace and you Hispanic and you saying the N-word and all that, it's like, it's gonna make me feel like some type of way. Like, you shouldn't be saying that to me or whatever the case may be. But people that I grew up with Hispanics, blacks, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was saying, everybody was saying it, like, we play outside, we young, saying nigga. Like, I wasn't tripping on that. But it's like, when you get to a certain age and you get to a certain mindset, you start realizing, like, dang, like, that ain't gonna fly in certain areas. Or if I don't know you and say we get in an argument at a party or something like that and you call me a nigga, it's like, what? Like,
at that point you're being derogatory for
like,
real.
did you just call me a nigga? Like, or any type of argument, like on some road rage, whatever, you call me a nigga and you not black, it's like,
now I gotta fight you.
But other than that, I don't be tripping on that. Like, if we hanging out and you say nigga, like, and you Hispanic, like, shit, you the homie, like,
right? We here.
But white folks, no.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Not at all.
Any other race for sure. Like, I just be looking like, what? Like, but it just depends on where you grew up, for real. Like, if you grew up around black people and like, it's like down Long Beach, Cambodian town. I'm pretty sure they say nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody say it just depends on how you grew up, what environment you grew up, and who's okay with that. If you grew up and people was okay with that, then that's just what it is.
Right. Hey,
I ain't really trying to politic with nobody on saying nigga for real.
I feel that. Okay, well, back to really one of the good guys here. The album produced by Raw, and then it was also guest produced by Tex Ring.
His name is Taryn.
Taryn. Okay, because there's X. I was like, Okay, so talk about how this album came about for you and the title.
The album came about for me because I was just like trying to figure out at a point in time, like maybe a few years, like a couple years ago, like within the 2-3 years type shit, if I was a good guy or a bad guy. Like, I was really trying to figure it out, like, dang, like just dealing with like certain situations with homies, certain situations with women. I was just like, dang, like, am I the problem? Like, and sometimes I was the problem. Sometimes I could take accountability.
I was gonna say we like accountability.
Yeah, nowadays I could take accountability for that. Like, I was the problem because at a certain point, like with certain women, I was just like, dang, it's the same thing going on. Like, but it also had to deal with me trying to juggle, trying to play good to women at different times of the day or different times of the week. Like, okay, I'm good to this person on these days. On these days, I'm good to this person. But since I'm not good to this other person, it's like bad now. So I was just trying to balance that. And even with homies, it's like, dang, like, am I doing too much? Am I not doing enough? Like, as far as like musically collabing with people, different things of that nature. Am I doing my part? Because I was in collectives and different things of that nature. So it was just like, damn, like, who am I? Like, and now I realize it deal a lot with perspective.
Yeah,
like,
true.
You know, everybody have a lot of different perspectives on what's good and what's bad. And I realized, like, what was my perspective on good and bad and what I really was. And it's like, it's just about balance.
Okay.
You know?
And
integrating, because you got to have a light side and you got to have a dark side.
True.
That's just what it is. Because even with women, it's like, to be a protector, you got to have that dark side.
True.
To be a protector at that point, to be able to defend, to be able to fight whatever the case may be, you know, mentally and physically. So I learned that was a balance, and that's why I really came up with the name. Just like I've been pondering on this name and project for like a year and some change. You know, just after Growing Pains, I was already like,
you're on it.
That's where I'm kind of at with it.
Okay. Yeah. So is it a question or a statement?
It's a statement.
Okay, because I was reading it both ways, because with some of the songs, you're kind of asking throughout the whole album, like,
sure.
you know, or you're saying throughout the album, like, I'm really a good guy, or I'm really one of the good guys, or something like that. So I'm like, is he asking us, or is he telling us? Who are you trying to convince?
It was really convincing self for real.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
at the beginning of the tape, like Rob was saying earlier, the first song we recorded was Seeds, and I was actually supposed to go on like a deluxe version of Growing Pains, but I didn't end up doing that. So,
Yeah.
Because I felt like Seeds was just like something like really great, and I felt like it was something that needs to be separate and start something of a new project. But yeah, it was really a message to self for real in the beginning.
Nice. I like when you sent me your synopsis. I like the similarities between the heroes and villains.
Oh yeah.
So kind of go into that and how you came about thinking about that.
I was basically I was on the train one day. I was on the train. I was taking my son to Hollywood because he like trains.
Yeah.
I'll be like, shoot, we just go to Hollywood. He like looking at the stars and all that. So we did that, and there was a dude on the train, and he just started talking to me, and he was just telling me about like superheroes and villains. It was
crazy.
Yeah, he was like I ain't gonna say he was a tweaker.
Yeah.
But he was,
a little something.
He was like, he was a little off, you know what I'm saying? Because there'd be a lot of different people on the train.
True.
But he just started talking to me, black dude, and he was just telling me about heroes and villains and how he was like, yeah, if the villains is evil, but maybe what they think they doing is good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like something that they feel like they gotta do to make the world better.
Okay.
And sometimes the heroes maybe it's making the world worse, or maybe they fighting for the wrong person.
Okay.
You know, he was just giving different perspectives, like on what a superhero and what a villain is. And then I started doing my own research. After he said that, at first I was just like,
hella click, like,
yeah. After he said that, I was just like, but then I've been like kind of tapped into like more of my spiritual type of side, type of thing, learning more about spirituality and learning like timing and numerology, different things of that nature. So I was like, dang, if he talked to me, that was supposed to happen. Like, it
true,
was literally already written that this situation supposed to happen. It just depends where I go with it. You know? So I started doing research on it, like just like what is a superhero and a villain, like type thing, and like what's their characteristics. And it was just saying like a villain is more of a person that's doing bad, like doing things for the world because of what been done to him. Like, you know,
like hurt people.
Yeah, you know, and a superhero is more like, I'm doing this for the world so it won't ever happen again to anybody else. So that was basically the main thing about it. And I took that and just kind of compared it to my lifestyle.
Okay.
Like, what am I doing it for? Because, you know, at one point, it's like, shoot, I wasn't getting teased or anything like that, but I'm fairly dark skinned.
That wasn't a thing for a while.
That wasn't a thing. You feel me? Like early 2000s. I'm in elementary school. Like early 2000s. Like that wasn't like a thing. You feel me? So it was like little things like that, and I be thinking like, damn, am I really holding on to stuff as a kid and using that to be like fronting on women or just like feeling like I'm the man or you know, feeling like I just got it like that when I don't. You know what I'm saying? So at that time space when I was writing some of these songs, or just like thinking about what headspace I was in as being a good guy, I was thinking like, dang, like who am I? Am I the villain? Am I the hero?
Yeah.
You know, and I think I am a good guy, but now I'm learning like how to not just be a good guy to everybody for a small period of time.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's what I was on for.
Okay. So let's get into this 6-song project. It's mostly my thought process. It was mostly about, like you said, perception and realization of self. What are some of the things that you've realized about yourself, though, from Growing Pains to Really One of the Good Guys?
From Growing Pains to Really One of the Good Guys, I realized that I'm a man that makes time for everything and everybody.
Okay.
Like, and that's not. That's not who I am today.
Okay. We're being a little selfish. It's okay.
I'm just being real. That's not who I am today. But like, as far as like just growing up, like that's just always what I've been on, and not even on no people pleasing type of thing.
Yeah.
But just on some like,
Support.
hey, like I'm supporting, or I'm loyal, or I rock with you, like type thing, or I'm a spend this much time with this person. I'm a jet over here to go to this event, then I'm a jet over here to make sure I show face here. It's like it's not like that no more though. Like, but that's really what it was. Like,
Okay.
just, you know.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the first one, Top View. I'm gonna tell you my thought on it, and then you can tell me how you feel and what it's all about. So, Top View, love the transition beat. I love when artists do that. I don't know, maybe it's a Chris Brown thing, but I love when you just like slow it down, and all of a sudden the whole beat changes and all that stuff. So that was one of my favorite parts. I took it as like your character was being attacked as a person. One of my favorite lines in there was, well, I have two. So the first one was, could have been a ghost a week ago, and you're talking to your mom. Kind of explain that. You out here in the streets? With your pew pew?
Nah, I'm not out here with my pew pew and none of that. Nah,
I say that for TikTok, you know?
Nah, I'm not out here with that. But at times I was putting myself in positions where I could have been gone. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it been times where we had parties and stuff just go left. It been times where we just chilling outside the homie crib and it just go left. You know? So, and it been times where guns pointed at my head, different things of that nature. So, or I've been pressed up on to the point where the strap is on me. Like, you know, so that's what I'm talking about when I say like I could have been a ghost like a week ago. Got in my word for like a week or so because it's like, dang, like God just saved me. Now I'm heavy in our word, but that's the bad thing as well. Like I should have been like on my good vibe or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's what that meant. Like mom didn't know. Like I'm not saying specifically for certain events, but like at times like my stomach hurting because I just barely made it. Barely made it back to the crib.
Okay,
because I'm over here doing this, that, and the third. So that's basically what it means.
Okay. And then I kind of wanted to explain this because I was like, what does that mean? So mic checking, the only thing I fear.
Which part?
It was in the chorus.
On the.
It's on Top View. This is from Top View.
Oh, my check, 6 o'clock in my view. My check got the only one I fear for. Yeah, so that's me basically like. No, like I've been testing life, you know. Like I've been testing. Like sometimes I tested myself to the point where it's like, bro, you gotta chill. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just putting myself in situations that I don't necessarily gotta be in.
Okay.
You know? And I feel like it's a lot of people out here doing the same thing. Like or just coming from good homes and doing stuff they ain't got no business doing.
Yeah, true.
You know, just learning about things and just overly indulging into different things. So that's basically what that was like. And now I'm letting people know, like, God the only one I fear for real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in fear of no man. And that's not saying it on no, like, oh, I could beat up everybody and all that. It's not like that. But it's like, I have a bigger purpose in life to serve for, you know. So that's what that's about.
Let Go. What old school sample is that?
Oh,
I cannot think of it the whole way here.
TKO.
There you
know
go.
What I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. So how'd that come about?
Basically, one of my homies, his little brother, which is Taryn, he told me about that he was producing. Okay. So me personally, I always like working with people that's not just now starting, but just like that's working on something. Like, if you doing it for yourself and you just doing it, like I like working with people like that because that show like I ain't gotta be like, hey, when you gonna have this beat? When you gonna do this? So I was like, I hit him up and he was down to work, like, and I was like, cool. So he sent me a few beats. They was cool, and I was just like, hey, I need something like this, like a chill, like little cruising type of vibe. Yeah. And he sent me that, and I was like, oh yeah, we in the game. And I just started writing, like, and that's how that collaboration really came about. It was his brother that told me he was producing, and I was doing shows and stuff at the time, so I was like, yeah, I'm working on a project right now. Like, type thing. And it was supposed to be just me and Rob, but then I heard the beat, and we was like probably like 2 songs in maybe when I got the beat, and I was like, yeah, it got to go in here. It fits. What I'm even talking about, like the vibe of it, you know. So I was like, yeah, it's cool to have a guest producer on the project. You know?
Okay. What are you letting go of?
Just letting go of like being a walking contradiction.
Oh, okay. We like that. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of that going on.
It's like you can't have the best of both worlds.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's if you do, you always gonna fight the odds.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is. You always gonna come to odds with something.
Yeah.
At some point, like. That, and I really don't want to be fighting no odds no more.
I feel
what I'm saying? So that's really what letting go is. Like stop juggling women. Stop just, you know, trying to be something that, not even be something that you're not, but just being something that you want to be for a second and then be on bullshit the next second.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like, I just don't, that's what I'm really letting go of. Like, speaking on current situation, like, the hook is more like me speaking on how I feel now. Like, and the verse is more like shit I was on.
Yeah. So. Okay. Seeds. Off top, the holes reference. That got me. I'm tired of this grandpa. Like,
that's too
first off,
bad.
Right. So it goes perfect because, of course, the title, the video that I got to see that y'all gonna be seeing soon. Right. But also the soft interlude that you had in there as well. That really caught my attention with that at the end. So kind of talk about how that idea came about.
So for the skit, I was just thinking about the movie Hoes. I liked that movie when I was young.
Yeah.
So it was a good movie. It was kind of...
Dang, our age difference must be crazy. You're saying young. I feel like that shit just came out last year. Like
that thing,
it's old, but dang.
It's an old movie for sure.
Yeah.
Like I was probably like...
Classic,
I don't know.
though.
It's a classic though.
Yeah.
But it's a rough movie too, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, Disney is wicked.
Crazy.
But yeah, I just liked that movie, and then once I heard it, once I thought about it, I was like, dang, like they was saying that a lot on Instagram at one point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
too damn bad.
That's the
like,
best meme.
You know, so I was like, as soon as people hear that, they just don't reference what was, you know, back then type thing. I'm giving out too much game right now.
What?
But you know, they gonna reference back to that, and I was just like, that'll keep them hooked to listen to the rest of the record.
Yeah.
So that's really where that came from for the interlude. Growing from the pain, and I love it. That was really because we worked on that record right after Growing Pains dropped. Yeah. Like literally. So we was already at my house, like just running,
ready.
like trying to get stuff going already for the next project. So that's what I was really saying, like, because I'm growing from the pain and I love it. That's me digging the seed up, you know, planting another seed. Like, I'm fine with starting over.
Yeah.
I'm fine with, you know, learning how to evolve, you know. So that's really where that came from. Like, I'm growing from the pain, and I really love it. Like,
nice.
It feels good. You know?
And then you had a part in the interlude, right?
He had a part in the last skit.
The last skit? Okay, talk about that.
Yeah, the way that came about was, so we already had the track recorded. I'm not gonna name drop what source I used for the skit.
Oh,
That's
we got
giving out
to. It's
gems
good, right? Fine. I'm gonna clip this just for that.
But yeah, I basically just went based off of what Jian was talking about, and that's how that skit came about.
Yeah,
it went in perfect. I can't go into further detail.
Were you searching for that particular skit, or were you like, okay, this sounds good, boom. Like you were kind of just going through it and you were like, oh, okay, this is it. Or is that too much game?
I can move around. So
okay, I can move around it.
I maneuver around it like without dropping the sauce too much of how it came about.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was just certain keywords. Let's just say I just went based off of seeds.
Okay, there you go.
And then we found the skit. It matched up perfectly.
Okay.
And it was just like, yes, that's how we're gonna end it. Yeah.
I love it. Period. Well, maybe I'll get it out of them later, guys.
Yeah,
we get a couple of more shots, sir. Look, right, one more bottle. Okay, let's talk about Jazz and Bruise. I I personally can hear a feature on there. Not sure who yet, because I don't really know everybody in Compton. I know a few artists, but I can hear a singer on there, and I know a couple if you need some Instagrams. But are you thinking about maybe putting a feature on there later?
I'm not sure. It just depends how we feel after a drop for real. That's all it is. Like I already got a feature on another track that I'm on by myself.
Okay.
Ready to come out like after we do some work with the project.
Yeah.
So it just depends how we feel about it afterwards. What's the next move and if we want to do that. So.
Okay. So we're talking about Stick Around, giving big backyard barbecue vibes. And you also have the Boys in the Hood skit. Now, that threw me because I was like, this whole thing, he's talking about being a different person and blah, blah, blah. And then we go off with that skit. And the skit, if y'all don't know, if y'all ain't seen it, it's when everybody's trying to eat the barbecue. And he called the girls some hoes. And the girls are like, nigga, we ain't no hoe. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, bitch. Like, so why that particular scene?
I think that skit, I picked that skit because it showed the good guy and the bad guy in one setting within like 5 to 10 seconds. Cuba Gooding was like, let the ladies eat.
Yeah.
And, some square shit, you know. But I'll be on that.
Because we want to eat first?
I'll be on that too, though. But I'm just saying for that time. For that time when that movie was made, it was like, dang. But he in the hood, though.
Right,
so, he cool with everybody. But, and then you got Cube that came in, like, Doughboy. And he, like, the bitches and shit like that. And then you got the mom at the end.
Right.
That say, like, watch your mouth type thing. So I was just giving all three of those perspectives. From, like, the young ladies talking, from the good guy talking, the bad guy talking, and the older generation giving,
Okay. You're very into jazz and neo soul and all that, and that's exactly what this song gave too as far as the vibe. So kind of talk about how jazz and neo soul kind of intertwine with your style.
Intertwine with my style because that's really what I grew up on.
Okay.
Just my parents going to jazz events and going to neo soul concerts, going to the Rose Bowl little festivals that they used to have. And, the Hollywood Bowl, Charlie Wilson, different people, Temptations. I grew up on, old music, old soul music. Like that's what I listen to when we do road trips and all that. So that's basically why I got the big influence, like listening to Erykah Badu. My dad, he listened to Erykah Badu, Mary J. Blige, what's Jill Scott, what I'm saying? Listen to Maya Angelou when she was doing poetry. Like we used to go to her events. Like,
tight.
So that's I've been tapped in with that for a cool minute and always wanted that in my music, like and seeing other rappers like Common and back when Kendrick first came out, like overly dedicated, like he had all these different sounds, like and he was going crazy on them. So it's like people like that inspired me, like that. We could do it and it's on pop.
Okay,
like,
Jazz and Brews. Okay, so that's what you're talking about. Okay, because I thought the keys were loud. You got piano keys in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I did do that wrong. Okay, so you have piano keys in there. I thought the keys were super loud, and I was just like, because when you rap, you're real mellow, and so the keys were like overpowering you, and I was like, so it took me a minute to really listen and like, what the fuck? What are you saying? But there's a part in there you talk about prison to the street, we're all at war, and that's kind of where I was thinking with the evolution of Compton and stuff like that. So do you still feel like that, or do you feel like your prison door has opened and you're good?
I don't particularly feel like that about myself, and always like I feel like just growing up and just being around certain things, I've seen a lot of people just like prisoners to the streets for real. Like, and that's not even on I gotta know them firsthand. Like I could be walking or whatever the case may be, driving in my car, and I just see I see prostitutes, I see drug dealers, I see pimps, I seen like every people that be around see it like firsthand, see tweakers, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's just what I was talking about. and just trying to be free from that as a unit, and figuring out ways how we can free ourselves from that. Some things you just can't change for real. Like, it's always gonna be certain people, but like the ones that you can, like, you know, take grasp of it, or, you know, try to direct people in the right way to the point where they don't even get to that point.
Yeah.
You know? Just talking
especially
about the youth.
Yeah.
Talking about the youth for sure. Like, 'cause it's a lot of youth that's really just active.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like,
what do you do to keep your son out of that light?
Just keep him active with what he like.
Okay.
Know, he don't really know too much firsthand. Like,
he's young, but
he's smart for real. So he knows certain things like that might be going on, or you know, he's smart like that. But at the same time, I just don't even present it to him. I keep it straightforward with him, like because personally, I wish sometimes I was kept straightforward, but at the same time, I'm thankful that my parents didn't expose me to all that. But I tell them, like, shit, blood, spirits, all that, just know it. Like, you don't gotta be involved with it or none of that. Like, I'm not going deep into detail.
Of course.
I just want you to know, like, this is what this is. This area is this area.
Okay.
Like, cause I don't know, like, cause me and his mom, we not together or anything of that nature. So we raised him in two different areas.
Oh, okay,
so
got
like,
it.
I don't know what he might be on, like, as he get older. He might want to go to the park. Or I just want him to be conscious and aware of like your surroundings and what's here and where you should go, and you know, and that's not based off of me being involved in anything, but that's just based off I know what goes on. And
him being a black man in the hood.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
okay.
just keep him in the, like, you know, what he like, video games, sports. We play board games. We go to bowling. We go bowling. Different things like that. Like, just keep him active with different things of that nature. My mom do a lot of things with him. So take him out San Diego, go to SeaWorld. You know, it's just different things that we all do, like, as a unit to make sure that he just stay on the right path.
Okay. And then the last song, In Good Faith. This kind of... Because I wasn't sure who you were talking to in the song, because you kept referencing her and she and all that, and so to me, I wasn't sure if it was like your mom or maybe a girl you're talking to, maybe a friend that's like a sister. But you were saying she was reaching out her hand while I was cutting off the rope. That line stuck out so much to me, because I know there are a lot of women who reach out to men in general for every little thing, expect either little back, or they expect them to have this type of financial status or whatever the case is, to take care of them. And like, some men will just straight cut it off, or some men are trying to, or some men just don't mess with that type of deal. And I could be going a little further into it than it's supposed to, because I know you're deep and I'm over here thinking on the surface. Right. But what was that line meant to you?
Nah, that line meant to me was basically... a woman was basically just like trying. It was actually her trying to do a lot for me.
Okay.
You know? It was her trying to do a lot for me that I really wasn't. Not saying not used to, because I am used to me treating women a certain way, and women also treat me a certain way, because we just got that connection.
Right.
Thing. But with her particularly, it was just on some. She was trying to do a lot for me that I really wasn't used to, like, to a point, like, man, should I even be doing this or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a misunderstanding, miscommunication between both parties.
Okay.
You know, so it was like she reaching out her hand while I'm cutting off the rope. And that's because I really just couldn't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't feel good as a man, just like a woman just overly doing things. It was cool, but it was just like damn, like I don't even really, I don't want no relationship with this woman or anything like that. And it's
that makes
clearly
sense.
Communicated as well, but my actions, you know, speak different.
Yeah.
We hanging out.
I'm glad you realized that, cause woo.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, it don't, and that's why I say about perception, because I'm thinking like, oh, we just kicking it and all that, like we having a good time.
No, she falling in love.
You feel, you know what I'm saying? And no matter how strong my perception is, or how much I communicate, no relationship or anything of that nature, it don't matter. Like,
at all.
The action is gonna do what it do for the person that's maybe like, oh, I could maybe, you know,
Right.
keep pushing it and we keep hanging out and eventually you gonna, and when that eventually don't happen, it's like somebody get hurt.
True.
So, yeah, I just, I was just dealing with that type of situation. That's why I said, like, she was reaching out her hand while I was cutting off the rope type thing, because I was really just like over it.
Yeah. So what's in good faith for you?
In good faith is just believing through all the nonsense. But believing through all the nonsense. Being like I said before, just being willing to go through every emotion. You know, and knowing that you're gonna persevere through it. Like that you're gonna see the other side. Like just knowing that. Like, and as long as you know it and you putting in your daily works, you know, work. Fruit, and you're gonna get the fruits from your labor. Yeah, like for real.
Okay. I didn't write this down because I forgot which song it was, but you were talking about you don't paint no more. What happened with that? Are you going back to it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to it. But when I wrote that song, I really wasn't painting because I was just like mentally just like not in it. Like, I was trying to really figure out life. Like for real. Like I wasn't working for a minute. I was just like, and this is even while I was throwing shows. You know? So that's why I'm so thankful for my team as well, because they was really there during that time. Like, I was just feeling like down and out, and I'm busting missions, trying to go to the library and just reading. Trying to learn, trying to figure out who I am, and what I want to do in my life, and different things of that nature. So that's damn, what was the question again?
Why you weren't painting?
Oh yeah. So that's basically why I wasn't painting, because I was just like really just trying to figure out life, and I should have been painting though. Yeah, because it would have relieved a lot of stuff, but I just felt like at the time like, man, time is too precious. I can't be wasting time painting. But now I'm getting back to it, you know, like. But I was feeling out of whack, like I'm saying, I ain't painting a minute. I've been feeling out of whack. Like I wasn't even in the mood for that. Like you know, so. But it's all working out though. You feel me? Like this, everything is in a different time and space. Each song, you know. Okay.
Were these songs kind of like you taking steps to taking accountability for yourself?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Talk about how that, because I feel like I don't know if we talked about this in the last show, but mental health is a big deal, and that also has to take, because like me, I tell people all the time I go to therapy, and I'm just now, after 4 years of therapy, learning to take accountability for shit that I did back in the day. So what steps are you taking? Are you going to therapy? Are you just reading more, doing your music? What are you doing?
I'm just staying on track for real.
Okay. Like, what does that look like?
Staying on track is just having a schedule.
Okay.
Having a schedule, prioritizing in a right way, and you know, realizing that you can't do everything, and that everything, some things that's out of your control, you just can't control it. Like, don't even try to control it. Just accept it for what it is, or let it go. However, you know, whether the glass is half empty or half full type thing. So that really been what I've been on, just trying to stay on track. I was just talking to my boy about how I was gonna start going to therapy. Okay, but you know,
it's a step at a time. One step at a time.
It might happen, it might not, but and then I'm just getting into like my daily journals. Like, I do my journals, my to-do list, a journal before I go to sleep.
Okay, so you're already taking the steps that they're gonna tell you in therapy anyway.
Just, you know, just doing the small things that I feel like, dang, after I write that journal, I kind of feel good. Yeah, like, I'll be like, that's what it's dang, for. Like, I got that off my chest, I got that off my mind, write my to-do list. All right, now it's not all cluttered in my head. Yeah, you know? True. And I make sure I put certain things on my to-do list, like meditate, pray, read a chapter of the Bible type thing. Like, and not just on no like religion purposes, but just on some like learning. And getting right, you know, getting right for myself. So so that's the steps I take towards, you know.
Okay, well, that was all about the album. So, you know, we have game time around here. We have a good time. I couldn't even think of what I could do for you, but I thought this would be pretty dope. And then you both can be involved, you know, since you're in music. You know how to rap? We gonna throw a couple of things.
The homie made beats.
Like, so
freestyle.
You guys heard of the game word association, right? Normally it's with singers. They like to sing all the little R&B songs. So I pick a word and you guys have to come up in 15 seconds of a song that associates with that word. But instead of it being a singing song, I want you guys to find a rap song. And just rap a lyric or a chorus or whatever, you know?
Dang.
You got 15 seconds. I thought that'd be dope because you're just rapping. So
He doing it
y'all are together. Y'all are a team on this one, okay? Since you want to be here.
Damn, bro, you might have to rap it if you come up with the word.
Yeah. All right. You
the
ready?
song.
I got the words.
I mean the song.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Y'all put it together and do what you sing out loud because I ain't saying nothing. So ready? All right.
Hold on. Wait. It's a song that you already know, right?
Yeah. It can be from anybody, anywhere, anytime, but it has to be a real song. It cannot be your own song.
I got it.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right.
I got it, dog. Don't even
Boom.
share.
All right. You.
I tried to look the other way and day you passed me down.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
I gotta say it right.
No,
I
that's
saw
right.
you holding Q-tips in and get. No, I'm just like.
No, that worries. Okay. Bad. Oh, he got one.
No.
You got it?
I'm
Oh,
saying,
no.
you got it.
I don't know the words to that song. I'm bad. I don't know.
You sing
By
the
Michael
Wale song?
Jackson, you know. Oh, I ain't even think of Wale. Bad girls
Damn
ain't
it,
no
let me be
good,
quiet.
and the good girls ain't no fun.
Look.
And the hood girls on the smart nigga.
You got that one. All right.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't think of that one. That's crazy.
Deep.
Deep. I don't know. I don't know about deep.
10 seconds.
Damn.
I feel like I don't know the lyrics like that.
Nah.
All right. That's it anyway. Okay, boom. We're going to do two more.
Don't play with you. Don't be dishonest. Yeah, that joint. I'm back and I'm better.
Jealous.
Damn. Jealous. I don't even listen to music about that. No, I'm just like, I really don't know, for real. Jealous, damn. I feel like I heard something with jealous.
I feel like I never even heard it. I don't know before.
There's probably very seldom rap songs, but we're out of that one.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
last one. Here, let me get you guys a good one. Oh, okay. Baby. You got it?
I got it.
No, what?
You say it gotta be a rap song?
It's a rap song.
I don't know. It's a lot of songs with baby in it, though. That's the crazy part.
Right.
I don't know.
Just pick one.
I don't know, like, no rap song off the top of my head. I don't be listening to rap like that.
First off, the baby got a
I
whole
do.
song called Baby. We
I
had
know,
Shanti and Meg Thee Stallion.
you know what's crazy? I was thinking, that's the first artist I
Okay.
thought about. And I'm like, dang, I don't know none of his songs for real, like, off the top of my head. Like,
Whoa.
he hard, though. He dope.
I love
It's just not somebody that I just listen to all the time.
Okay, shout out Jonathan. All right. I love it.
He dope.
So we're gonna play top 5, okay?
Okay,
We're gonna
top
get to
5.
know you outside of your bedroom because we got real deep in his bedroom last time. If y'all want to check that out, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Raw, go watch it.
A mess.
So top 5, we're gonna have a couple of categories. So top 5 favorite cartoons.
Top 5 favorite cartoons. Dang, I hate stuff like that. Off the top, Rocket Power.
Period.
What else? Kids Next Door.
Okay.
Adult cartoons count too?
Yeah.
Or the PJs.
Okay.
Bob's Burger.
Boom.
And I'm gonna go with Rick and Morty because, you know, my shorty that I got, you know, that I'm dating, you know, and everything like that. You know, she put me on to Bob's Burger and Rick and Morty.
How
so,
are you not already on it though? Let's talk about it.
Because
what?
I just don't be watching TV all the time. I really don't even be home. Like,
Okay.
Not unless
That's
I'm with,
understandable.
you know, unless I'm with my son or something.
Yeah.
My son out there, I'm for sure not home like that.
Oh, okay. He don't need to be watching those anyway.
Yeah,
So
he for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, and I'm not watching that with him. Definitely not.
What about you, Rob? What's your top 5 cartoons?
I'll say, what's that one cartoon? Cat and Dog.
Okay, cat dog, yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Period. You can definitely tell the generation y'all grew up in. Crazy.
Damn.
Hell no, it's too long.
I'll try to think, man, I guess I'll just throw SpongeBob in there.
Period. Okay. Y'all better come to my SpongeBob party for my birthday. Just saying, you know.
And then last two, I'll say, I think that's all I got, really.
Really? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. For both of y'all, top 5 things that make you smile.
All right.
Top
You know
five.
you're a producer.
Top 5 things that make me smile. Dang, that's real. I don't know. I gotta be specific, I guess. Being around family.
Okay.
Being around family for sure makes me smile. Having a good time with my son and my lady. Making music makes me smile.
Okay.
Performing, like after the performance of shows, makes me smile.
Yeah.
Meeting all the good people that like the music and everything, and just being on one accord, like all together, like being in alignment.
Okay.
Makes me smile.
Okay.
Yeah.
So deep.
All right. I'm ready now.
All right. You got it.
I'll just say, for sure, Chiba, Bud.
Okay.
I guess I'll say when I'm record digging, because when I find like a record I like,
Okay.
you know, I'm just
Yeah.
something good.
Music.
And then what else? I think that's about it. You know,
Just the two? You're so simple.
I'm sorry, I was just very straightforward.
Yeah,
I'm
I see.
a simple guy. What can I say?
Period. All right, last one. Top 5 favorite artists locally.
Man,
We're going to put it on you because you know so many. So we're going to just do locally in Compton or LA.
man, favorite is just such a.
It is a big word.
It's like it's a deep word, and I don't want people. Yeah, it don't really matter though. But
Look, right. You ain't saying my name.
as far as local, like just LA County type or like California.
Yeah. Well, within your city limits.
All right, my top 5 is. I don't even know.
We're going to make this real difficult for you.
Cause I'm a rapper, so it's like I like a lot of people, but it's also like friendly competition as well.
Okay,
So
that's all right.
it's like I don't really be listening to them no more. You know.
Shit.
It's like smoking on that top 5, legit. Like it's like I listen, but it's not like how I used to be. It'd be like I'm listening to this every day. Like nah, it's like all right, I feel like the move for this one, but I ain't playing no more today. I only playing one song.
Right.
All right, but if this was me, like when I was really just listening to people, and I still fuck with them.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Period.
West Side Boogie.
Okay.
Top 5, dang. BG Perico.
I love G Perico.
Who else? I really like Wally.
Okay.
Wally the Sensei. And I don't know. I like I'm forgetting all my main cast, but I like Overcast a lot.
Okay.
He from the Bay.
Nice.
He from the Bay. Dang, I low-key want to switch up a couple people now.
Don't try to squeeze in your top 10.
I don't know. Those my top 5, but I fuck with Lil Russell too, and all these other artists. You feel me?
For sure, Lil Russell. And he is actually going to be at Clap It Up LA, so September 7th. Y'all go, Clap It Up. Shout out to Brock. Yes. And then your top 5.
Top 5.
Locally.
Locally.
Larry June.
Larry June's always number one.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm taking out, but Larry June for sure. Larry June, top 5.
Okay,
top
period.
3 for sure.
Hey.
Hold on.
Numbers.
Was it shock it to me?
Sock it to me.
Hey.
Top 5 locally. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the homies for my top 5. So
Okay.
y'all already know I got the Jian in there. Jian
Okay,
J,
Giant. Hey, period.
Mellow Meezy,
Okay.
Dean King,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna hit Chasing Day.
Okay. And
And
then
then
that's 3, right? You say 3 or 4 names.
that's 4, no?
Okay, 4. Okay.
So and then last one, I'm gonna throw in. You know what? I been props to Jay Worthy.
Okay,
I throw Jay Worthy in there.
yeah, he's been doing crazy.
Yeah.
I like how you really went local and somebody went worldwide local. That's what I was looking for.
Nah, I was gonna say that was a good lineup for sure. Of the top 5.
Yeah.
And that I said it was in the past how I felt. In the beginning, I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, it's okay.
But all I listen to right now is the homies. You feel me?
Okay.
And of course, they my top 5. But
Right.
I was talking about people that like also like inspire me as an artist.
Okay.
Or like just I fuck with like that people.
I'm not shunning you, I swear.
Globally, I guess that's from the city. You know, so
Yeah.
that's really what it was for real. More
Okay.
like inspiration. Like that's all it was. But
Yeah.
that's all it's to is the homies.
Period.
Chasing,
Yeah.
Mello, Keelan, Coleon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
a lot of other people too, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're bringing back Ask Cici because everybody's like, don't get rid of that. So you already know you can ask 3 questions, but you can't ask me how I got started or where I see myself in 5, 10, 50 years. All that's in the last couple of seasons. You do have to be creative and fun. Okay. You both get 3. Okay. Ready? Go.
We both get 3 questions.
Because why not? You're both here.
Okay. I thought we was gonna share 3.
Did you want to? You share 3? Look, yeah, 'cause you probably don't even have 3 fucking questions. Okay, so they're gonna get 3 questions together. Ready, set, go.
Okay. Do you like water parks?
You're so childish.
No, I was just fucking with you. I was just
I was
fucking
gonna
with
say
you.
it depends. 'Cause, slides are big and scary.
If you was to choose a vinyl record, like what record would it be? Like from like somebody that's currently in the game.
A vinyl record.
Say like it was expensive as fuck. Too,
Yeah,
but,
just to
you
have
know,
as a
yeah,
treasure?
just to have as a treasure.
Oh,
Don't even play that
shit.
joint.
Shit.
And it could be from any era from when they made music, but they still got to be currently making music.
Oh shit. Okay. You know how many one-hit wonders would be great? Off top, Chris Brown. Duh.
Which project though?
All
Or
of
what?
them.
All
All of them. Chris Brown only has one album I don't fuck with, and that's the Graffiti album. I don't care too much for the album. I tell people that all the time, and they always get on my head about it. I don't like the album. It's cool. It got some boppers on there, but it's not one of those I'd listen straight through. Every other one I can, though. Heartbreak on a Full Moon is really hard, though, because it's like 22 fucking songs.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And then his last project has been really great. So, yeah, Chris Brown for sure. I don't know why I thought so
Okay.
long on that.
You want to ask your question? You got a question?
I'm taking it right now.
All right, second.
Ready. You might as well do 3 each, because you got them like.
All right, second question. If you was to choose a spot, if you was to bring somebody from your hometown down to LA, what would be a restaurant you would bring them to?
I don't know too many restaurants out here, though.
All right, what would be somewhere you would want to take them as far as to have some type of fun?
In LA?
Cause you're not from LA, but
Not at all.
If you was to like, cause you've been down here a few times though,
Yeah.
so like, if you bring somebody from there, like, and they be like, oh, like, I want to come to LA with you, like.
I have 2 spots because I always tell people let's go to the museums out here because
Okay.
there's nothing but museums in Hollywood and stuff, and I'm a big museum person, so definitely in museums. And anything that's probably rocking that night, because that's where all the people be at. So
Okay.
we gonna go where the niggas at. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but if I'm with the homie though, I'm gonna bring you to the bitches. It's okay.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's crazy? My cousin's actually coming out here this weekend. I gotta take him somewhere. Oh no.
Hey, see, I asked the question
You did.
perfectly. You got one, Rod?
Oh shit. Right.
This is gonna be real simple.
Okay. You simple guy. Why not? It's okay. It's my mom.
Do you have a favorite producer, or like you listen to producers like that?
Oh
like,
yeah, of
you
course.
Keep track of producers.
You know what's crazy? I just started paying attention to producers because I realized how big of an impact. Like I knew, but I realized how big of an impact you guys do have on the album altogether. So, I don't really. You mean like in the game, in the music industry, or like locally?
Whichever one, just.
Shit.
I could throw like some examples like Alchemist, J Dilla.
Who's the one? Because I love their producer tag on the songs.
Jesse made another one.
Fuck, what is it?
Or Carter Got Wings.
See, now you on the hot.
I know, fuck, bad y'all. Cause I got boys that produce too, but they don't produce like that. They just like help each other out, so they produce each other's tracks.
Let's go with industry then.
Okay, so fuck. My favorite producer. Everybody hates it, but probably Metro Boomin. For sure, yeah. He's been a go in this little thing, so him, yeah. I'll go with Metro Boomin. Yeah, that's my answer.
What's up?
We good? Or you want to keep going?
Nah.
Go ahead, we can do one more. I like when people get into it. It's fun.
I don't know.
You sure?
I felt like asking like some random ass shit.
Do it. You like water parks?
Do you like ice cream in the snow? No, I'm just fucking with you. Do
Fact about me, can't have ice cream.
Oh,
I'm lactose intolerant.
Take a latte pill.
Oh, is that a thing? Shut up. I like almond ice cream though.
I had to correct myself. One of those beat drops. It's Kenny, not Jesse.
Slight correction. That's it though.
That's it.
I think,
okay, we here now, y'all. Before we go, do you guys want to give people advice? That want to be where you're at, that's coming up, doing what you're doing.
Just stay consistent and stay believing.
What about for you, producer side of the life?
Yeah, well, I'm still pretty much on my way there, so I'll just say, just as a producer, just keep making beats, keep producing, networking, and then don't half-ass the beats.
Okay.
Actually put
Yeah.
you all into it.
Yeah.
Because that's the main sound, it holds down the track. So yeah, just keep making beats.
Yeah.
Really put you all into it, and no shortcuts.
Okay. As a producer, real quick, how hard is it to get somebody to take your beat serious or want to is that, because I know with music it's really hard for people to want to listen to things that they're not already listening to, or because it's as soon as if they don't like your voice, or it'd be little things about rappers people just don't fuck with, or singers even. But as a producer, how do you get somebody to be like, yo, listen to my beat, or do you want to buy my beat or whatever?
So I'll say it's kind of it's like a balance. It's hard, but not too hard at the same time. But it depends who you're trying to reach out to. So for example, I've been realizing, little cheat codes, just posting more things on Instagram for anyone to see, beats and whatnot. And then I do get occasionally artists that can you make me this type of sound? To me as a producer, ain't nothing wrong with that. You could definitely go for a sound that someone wants.
Yeah.
But for me personally, from my point of view, I'll just be just like I'm trusting you as the artist, trust me as the producer to know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust you to know what you're doing. Stay in your lane.
Okay.
We stay in each other's lane.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I'll just say that. Stick to your guns as a producer, honestly.
Yeah. What's the most like difficult part about being a producer?
I'll say. I don't want to say collaborating. Nah, I want to say collaborations. I'll say just producer shows, show B sets and all that, because there's a lot of producers out here, and everyone's trying, get their shine. Yeah. A lot of crabs in the bucket.
Yeah, so, for sure.
I always say this. I always say, wait, can we curse here?
Oh, what's the hardest part about being a producer?
Can we curse?
Yeah. Oh, what? Have we been cursing this whole time?
Fuck the producer community. That's all I gotta say. Because I got homies that know, but respectfully, I got homies that I love in the producer community. It's genuine relationships. But that's definitely the hardest part. Just producer sets and just trying to get yourself out there with amongst all these other producers that trying to work with the same artists or the same artists and everything. But when it's mutual and genuine, it just goes hand in hand, and you keep it organic and don't force it. Okay. That's why I always say as a producer, just stick to your guns and just keep making beats and keep being outside networking. That's honestly, I think that's the cheat code, just networking as a producer and meeting artists. Okay. Yeah.
Tell them where they can follow you at, work with you at, all that good jazz.
You can follow me on Instagram at Bucket Hat Roshi. And then you can find, I got a couple beat tapes on all platforms. RA.instrumentals. Okay. And then for you, where they can find you?
And then you can find me on Instagram at Why Not Jian, WHYNTJIAN. And you can find me on all platforms under Jian J, JIAN space J.
And when can we be looking for really one of the good guys?
September. It's coming September next month, so just be on the lookout. We'll be having some things I'll be rolling out, so make sure you just keep your head on a swivel on that Instagram scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Oh, and I just want to point out that 999 is my favorite song by you. Hey, yeah. That's literally my morning. Like when I finally have a chance to sit out on my porch, that's my song because it's such a relaxing vibe. So if y'all hear it, it's on the Growing Pains Deluxe, right? Growing Pains Deluxe. Yeah. It's on the deluxe one. So 999. Make sure y'all check that out. Get ready for really one of the good guys. Produced by Raw right here, Buckethead Roshi, and it's Open Book with Cici. Y'all, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.